Tony, come here.
What?
Welcome back to another episode of Big Head and Deep Freeze. Today we're playing D&D. I'm Deep Freeze.
I'm Big Head.
Everybody introduce yourselves.
I have a Twitch channel, but I don't really like.
This isn't about you, Brian.
much.
Oh.
I know. That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't give him my streaming name because I like barely. Doggy.
Yeah.
What's his name? Or her name?
This is my dad's dog.
That's Dad's dog, Binky Bell. Alright, so does anyone so Tony is our DM. So Tony, do you want to give like a brief backstory of where we are so far since we're kind of far into the game and it's our first time streaming it?
So we're halfway through. The characters are now halfway through Out of the Abyss, one of the classic D&D modules, D&D campaigns, I should say. It takes place in the Underdark, the sprawling world beneath the surface. Players out there, if you've not played D&D, if you've played any role-playing games in the past, you have played the Underdark before because it's been one of the most copied things. Like if you played the Elder Scrolls and you went down to the Shadowlands or you went down into the underground vaults, then you've basically played the Underdark. The characters are trying to find their way back to the surface. After awakening several demons running for their lives and slowly slouching towards murder hobos, they have made their way to, except for Brian.
And me, because I wasn't there.
Lies. The characters are making their way towards a large green ziggurat type structure that is emitting a faint green light. And when last we left our intrepid heroes, they were just outside.
Basically, we're making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and we're homebound.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, everyone ready to begin?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So, you have come to the outside of this large green ziggurat, and when I mean that it's large, I mean it is massively large.
What's a ziggurat?
A ziggurat is, if you've ever seen like a Mayan temple, which is like the rectangle stacked on rectangles, like a pyramid.
Yes.
That's a ziggurat. Yeah.
That's a ziggurat. So this thing, thank you. How do you quick things
so fast?
Are you
just
a time traveler?
Like a gallery of them? Oh, you know what he's about to say already?
Just great.
That's what that is. I thought it was just called a temple.
It's like how you can have like tetrahedron that's also a dinner plate or something.
So for those that are watching, this is what the ziggurat is. Also, public school, I never learned that it was called a ziggurat.
Yeah, no, me either.
I did in public school, so I mean, I don't know what's going on there.
I feel cheated.
This thing extends in as you're facing the front, as you look to the left and you look to the right, this thing extends for as far as your eye can see. Whatever is inside this thing must be truly massive, truly large.
Hey, Lindsay.
Yes.
I meant to show you, but you haven't been online, so I couldn't see you. Can you see my camera?
Hold on, let me look. Yes.
Okay, sorry. I meant to tell you, but I forgot. Look what I got.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're like little pixel art thingies.
Oh my goodness, they're cute.
Yeah, my friend from New York made them.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Amy.
We gotta.
Anywho, continue.
Yeah, we gotta go back to D&D now.
Okay.
But those are cute. Good job.
So you see ahead of you a staircase that rises some distance, going straight ahead, and you can barely make to the top of it. The faint green light that's emanating. As you look down at the stairs, you notice that they are very small. They are much too small to be used for medium style humanoid or medium sized humanoid feet.
So
I
what
feel
I'm
like this is
hearing
gonna be a
is
trap.
we're sending the dwarf.
Excuse me, what?
Oh,
Are we sending
is that
the
a
dwarf?
no?
Are they
How about-
whiz sized stairs?
Say that again.
Are they fizzy whiz sized stairs?
I don't want to send Fizzy.
They are tiny stairs.
So, did we
Or are
ever
they
come to a
like-
consensus? What happens if you're in a bag of holding and it takes damage? Do you take that damage, or are you safe?
I know what happens, but you know.
You're
You're not gonna
violently
tell us
ejected
what
from the
happens?
bag.
So it's like a double yeet.
You're just like thrown, like I'm asleep and my body goes
violently.
flying.
Ejected from the bag.
The ground rolls with advantage.
Yeah.
Can you imagine logging back in? It's like, so Lindsay, last week you were violently ejected into the netherworld.
Oh, you missed some real shenanigans the past few weeks, Lindsay. It's been like
It's been a little wild.
we've all gotten inspiration like 4 times, just because of all the
Oh, hell
stupid
yeah.
stuff we've gotten away with.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Elsamir, should you touch the ziggurat?
I was just gonna ask, did I do that last week? I thought I did, but I can't remember.
You did not.
Touched
Okay.
the pillars.
I can do that if y'all
How
want.
big is the ziggurat?
Large.
It's
Massive.
gigantic.
I
It
thought-
extends for as far as you can see to the left and right.
You probably shouldn't touch it then.
I mean, like what? Is a fingertip gonna hurt?
Probably.
Is this
I
like
think
one
you
of
should
those?
touch it. My vote is to touch it.
Is
to
this-
Tony's
see
gonna
what
be
it
like,
is.
roll a 20.
Is this
Just
gonna
like
be
just boop it.
one of those Final Fantasy VII things where I touch it and then it collapses and turns into like a little small black,
Phoenix.
yeah, black materia? Nobody
I'm-
knows me.
Willing to do it, so
Send Brit.
it's a ritual.
I mean, you go right ahead.
I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to cast, so it's a ritual. So
Okay.
what do I see?
All right, so you spend the 30 minutes required to cast it as a ritual. Correct?
30
Yes?
minutes.
To cast it as a ritual, yes.
Are y'all good with that?
Yeah,
I'm
just
good.
the way
Yeah.
he said it sounds like he's gonna say something's gonna come up while you're doing it.
Yeah, he's
probably
smiling,
will.
which is not a good sign.
I still say we
I
should
know
send
your
the dwarf.
games, Mr. Holmes.
All right, so as you touch the ziggurat, your mind is flooded with an extreme number of images, more images than your mind can handle. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
How many
Oh,
times have
gosh.
somebody gone crazy in this campaign because they did something they shouldn't have?
At
And
least
all
5.
At
survive.
least
Yeah.
every game.
Shit,
We've
I got a 7.
All right.
Oh, Brit.
Your mind is
Oh,
your
no.
mind is filled with-
Wait. Can I give her my inspiration?
So you can give people inspiration as long as you do it before the outcome is known. Before the outcome of the roll is known.
Well, then what's the point of doing that if I don't know if she needs to re-roll or not?
I'm assuming I do. From the look on his face.
So as long as you say, I want to give her inspiration before I tell you what happens, then yes, you can do that.
Well, you didn't tell me what happens yet.
Well,
Side-
judging from how he started, I don't think it's going to end in a happy way.
It never ends in a happy way when he tells you to roll something.
Sidebar viewers, we're new to D&D. This is our first like legit full campaign. Except Tony, he's played a lot, and then Alyssa played one other aside from this. So forgive us.
So can she re-roll?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah,
Is
if
that
you
a
wanna give her your
no?
inspiration,
I
assuming
will.
she doesn't already have.
I don't think so. So thank you. I appreciate
You're-
it.
I just know that it's good. We're gonna get chased by some like 3-headed snake zombie monster if I don't. So
Your hair
Go
is
ahead.
so swell,
Quietly
Tony.
changes the outcome.
I'm gonna
you
roll it.
change the outcome by observing it.
I got a 4.
I
Can we
inspired
keep
you.
the 7?
Nope. You
Ow.
cannot keep the first one.
How
Thanks for
dare
jinxing
you?
it, Brian.
Oh yeah, I made it somehow worse. Like rolling a 4 is gonna make it different.
Okay.
My friend
crap.
said freaking nerds.
If you stop betraying everybody we meet, we probably wouldn't even be in this situation.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so the thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, buddy. Anytime.
Thank you.
Hi, Dad.
So the
What's that?
what's that?
Somebody said hi, Dad.
That was Alyssa.
How are you, darling?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you for asking. It's nice to hear your voice.
Dad, you're embarrassing me in my game.
You're grounded.
My friend Antonio said hi, daughter.
Hi, Antonio.
Yeah, that's Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hello.
What's Brian?
So the because you rolled a 4, your brain is your mind is overpowered with images. They're flashing left and right. You can't make out any of what these things are. The images just keep coming faster and faster and faster. So you release your hand from the ziggurat, and you notice that your nose is bleeding.
Great. Anything else wrong with me?
You're not genre savvy.
We'll find that out later.
Were the
Oh,
images
gosh.
of Jason Momoa shirtless? Asking, Brit.
No, that was not one of the images.
Aw.
Oh.
Well,
um,
this image sucks.
did I?
Image of Margaret Thatcher shirtless.
Oh. Oh no.
No.
Ah!
I said there were no images she could make out.
So it was like Maggie
Did I have-
Gyllenhaal.
Any other senses, like sound or smell or like feeling anything?
So you got images. All of those images were in your head. The senses you got from smell, the smell you were not able to make out. Hearing was just a cacophonous noise.
Are
Great.
we just gonna like tie her up now before she ends up going crazy and betraying us, or are we gonna wait for that to happen?
Well, Marcharis incites mutiny. Is the stairs up the only entrance we see, or is there some other kind of entrance to the ziggurat?
It is the only entrance that you see.
So can I take my zombie hand that is on a rope leash, and let it on the ground? What direction is it trying to walk to?
Forgot about that.
It starts walking up the stairs in front of you.
I forgot about the zombie hand thing.
Follow the leader?
Should we?
I mean,
Why
we can't
not?
just let the poor thing go in there defenseless and alone. I'm gonna follow the hand.
Let's give him a hand. Ah, ha, ha.
So you want to walk up the stairs?
I guess we follow Hansel. Yes.
Who all is walking? Up,
Hansel.
who all
I'm
is
walking up.
Who all is walking up the stairs?
I'm going
I'll
if
go.
Fizzy and Althea are
Me.
going.
I'll go with. I'll go with too.
Sounds like everyone.
Yeah, I guess I'll come too.
Ruh-roh,
Well,
Raggy.
you better, Britt. You started this.
Let's split up, gang.
So we're
If
leaving
your
Brian
size
outside?
is- If your size is medium or larger, which I think everyone is medium, but
Brian.
actually all of you are medium or larger.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a dwarf, so I was thinking I should be at least medium, right?
Yeah. So everyone, because these stairs are so thin, I need everyone to make a dexterity check walking up the stairs, or you can do it either as a group or you can do it individually. Your call.
I got a 12.
I think
Oh,
we're gonna
thank
go
God
with
in heaven. I got an 18.
group.
Well, are you doing it as a group or individually?
I got an 18. Let's do it as a group.
I got an 8.
My
You said
friend,
dexterity?
Mhm.
My friend said it can be medium depending on the weather.
I got 7.
I got a
You got a
12.
6.
Oh wait, are we supposed to do a check?
Medium, depending on what, Lindsay.
Yeah. I'll
The
Yeah.
weather. Penis joke, Brian.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
Looking
this
at
I
kind
your
of
got
roll,
it.
Has everyone rolled their dexterity check?
unfortunately.
Yes. Yep, we
Yeah.
have.
Okay.
I got an 18.
So, group check. As you all walk up the stairs, attempting to put only the ends of your feet on the stairs so you can go up. Althea takes a step, loses her balance, and falls backwards into Ezron, who then falls down and into all of you, and you all go flying down to the bottom of the stairs.
Hey,
Dang it, Althea.
wait a second.
Great. If my brain wasn't already scrambled, it is now.
What if I did like an acrobatics check to like catch myself and not fall and knock the whole group over?
You did the group dexterity check. That was the outcome.
So, how does the group check work? Is it the lowest person?
No, everyone rolls the same check, and then I average them together.
Oh, yeah.
If the average is successful, then the entire group is successful. If the average is failing, then the entire group fails.
Sorry, guys.
Right down the curve.
Well,
Casey
so
could use Radiant Soul and fly up to the top.
wow.
That's an option.
Alyssa, are you using a headset or the microphone and speakers?
My headset.
Damn.
Why?
I was going to yell to Lucy that I love her.
Can we, like, collectively yeet Brian?
What did I do?
Like, yeet him up there?
Fair question.
You know, I could just walk up the stairs with a rope attached, and y'all could just, like, climb up since you can't handle steps somehow.
Neither can you.
I rolled an 18.
You're also little, so it's cut in half.
What?
You heard me.
So I
did roll
tumble
that.
down the stairs and knock everybody else down with me.
Yes.
I guess except for Fizzy, she flies in the air and dodges the crumble.
Well, I didn't use it yet. I'm saying I could.
You haven't used it yet.
Oh,
But if Brian wants to just walk up and tie the rope, does our 105 feet of rope suffice, Tony?
To get you to the top of the stairs, just barely. So they will need to come up behind you as you walk.
The anchor holding the party together.
just go.
Do
I will.
I need to roll anything to make it up these stairs?
So you can either choose to roll again, or you can keep your last one.
I'll keep my last one.
Couldn't he also put like a couple people in the bag of holding to carry up there?
No, because you'll get violently ejected into the atmosphere if I drop it for some reason.
I guess that's true. Never mind.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I could always cast wild magic and hope I get the flying one again.
You'll summon a lava monster.
All right, so Brian, you want to walk up the stairs?
Yeah, I'll walk up the stairs.
All right, so you start walking up. Tell me how you're doing this.
I'm just walking up the stairs, holding a rope, and then when I get to the top, I'll tie it off into something.
All right, you get to the top successfully. On either side of the stairs is a small kind of rounded stone that you could conceivably tie the rope around.
I want to see if it's an obvious trap.
You do.
Are you kidding me? I tried to roll a perception, it landed on 20 and then rolled down to a 2.
I admire your honesty.
So
Yeah.
it sounds like we don't know that it's a trap.
So tell me how you're going to try to detect said trap.
I was gonna look and see if it was like any really obvious seams, like in the stone or anything.
Well, since you rolled a 2, you cannot rule out the fact that this is some kind of weird form of paper mache.
You see the rock and think it's a potato.
I've been hungry for
I've never
days.
seen a potato like this.
Well, they wouldn't put a rock here. It's obviously a potato.
We
Tie
all
the
make
rope
it.
around the potato.
We all make it up, and Brian's just staring at it so incredibly hard.
You take 1 damage from biting the rock potato.
I will unlock your secret potato.
It just does not taste like how Mom used to make.
It's really, really hard, and it hurts my teeth.
I don't think it's cooked all the way.
I'll try it again just to be sure. My teeth go crunch.
So what will you do?
I guess I'll stand there with a rope around me like an anchor. Am I strong enough to support people?
No.
Well, let's give it a shot. You guys want to climb up holding the rope?
One at a time.
One at a time would probably be best.
Who weighs the most out of all of us so they can go up there and help the anchor first?
The dragon.
Probably me.
Go on, big boy.
Can you support Ezra? Yeah, that's the main question.
Can you go up and help, please?
Are you a dragon that can't fly? Are you more like Barney?
Apparently, yeah.
He could
more like
fly that
Barney.
one time.
Can't Althea, don't you have those mushrooms that can make people tiny?
Yeah, but they still weigh the same.
But
Oh,
the weight doesn't matter. It's the tiny steps.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm
poison
gonna
for
whip out
Cusco.
one of my shrinky shrooms, and everybody take a bite.
Woohoo! Shrinky shroom
Hum
time.
nom nom.
Hum nom nom.
All right. So you shrink down to small size, and when you do so, the steps are now normal sized as far as your perspective is concerned.
Poison
All right,
for
let's
Cusco.
climb some steps.
That was smart. Good job.
Let's get our steps in.
That's inspiring.
And I was gonna say inspiration for Viv.
That helped.
Do we have to stay small size to go through the guy? Or can we get back to regular size once we get up the stairs?
By get through the guy, I assume you mean get to the top of the stairs.
Yes.
So
You know
not
exactly
go
what
like
I mean.
tiddlywinks on this somehow.
Throw your
I don't know what
so-
it's called.
Is there an entrance at the top of the stairs?
So when you get to the top of the stairs, you see that there is a hallway cut in the stone that goes further into the ziggurat.
It's almost like it leads.
Is that where
to
the hand
something.
is? Going?
It would like to go that way, yes. The hallway itself is medium sized. So at your normal size, you would be able to walk through it, although you may have to, crook your head a couple times.
Y'all want to stay small, or do you want to go back to normal size?
I think it'd be easier to travel together if we were all smaller.
Okay. What are we, like all Brian size?
Well, Brian's a dwarf, so he is medium sized, but he's just on the smaller end of that.
Oh no, we're a little
Strong
bigger
boy.
than you, buddy. Let's stay this size.
Okay.
And I guess continue to follow the hand.
How long does the
So you-
mushroom last for, though? Like, how long do we stay this size?
I thought it was just until we eat the other one.
Is it?
It lasts for 1 hour.
Oh.
If I eat a large mushroom, do I just become like person sized?
You would become a large sized person. So your size would, if you eat, your size doubles when you eat one of the embiggening mushrooms.
He keeps
Yeah,
a
midgets.
jar of these in his house so he can reach the top shelf.
Oh.
Alyssa, what's that like?
It's alright. I mean, you gotta pull the step stool out every once in a while, but the trick is you put the things you almost never use at the top.
She's like
Also,
5'4".
keep a long knife or spoon handy
Yes.
at all times
I
to
use-
shimmy things off the
I
top.
use tongs a lot.
Oh, I can't do that.
Like
Lindsay, are you an inch shorter than me?
I'm 5'4".
You are not 5'4".
Yes, I am. I'm 5'4".
Tony is like 5'11". I'm 5'10", and you're not 5'4".
Yes, I am 5'4".
I'm 5'1",
Aw.
You're so cute.
per my doctor.
I am.
As fascinating as this is,
Yeah.
I'm still.
I win the
average.
littlest person award. Let us continue.
You're fun-sized.
So we follow the hand.
Yep. You want to follow the hand?
Yes, please.
Can we do a perception check of the hallway?
No,
You can.
Yeah. Fizzy's
What?
good at that.
not.
Where's the
what
hand
we're
trying to
walking.
lead us?
Why are
10.
we?
I got a 10.
Yeah, why are we choosing to follow a zombie hand?
Because he wants to go there, and I want to know what's happening.
Never thought that would happen, but you know it's cool.
All right. So
Can he clap to get our attention? I guess if he goes like,
It's one
tell me
hand,
what
so
you're-
he'll probably
tell me
just
what you're
snap.
doing.
Fizzy Wiz tries to look for signs of disturbed dust or any obvious path, like people passing by. The air is stale, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
What is the hand doing?
The hand continues to try to pull ahead and go down the hallway.
You guys just want to follow the hand?
I want to know what's in the hallway first.
Okay, so
Are
you
we
look down
sure?
the hallway. What did you roll on your perception check?
She'd rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10. So the hallway is dusty, but it looks like it is well traveled.
Definitely don't know how I feel about that.
That it's well traveled.
Maggie!
Do you mean like well traveled as in like recently, or like the stones are worn down and it was well traveled once upon a time?
So there is dust on the walls and the floor, and there do appear to be an incalculable number of footprints going in either direction.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Because, like, if it's been a while, there wouldn't be footprints, right?
Yeah,
Or at least, yeah. Sneaky sneak?
Here we go!
group roll.
I might have lost faith in the group roll.
Are you Googling traps?
9! This is a bad night.
17 for Fizzy.
And what are you rolling?
Stealth.
Oh, I rolled an
So-
18.
What?
That's your most sneaky ever.
I know.
Jeez.
I'm at home in these catacombs.
I rolled a 9, so I tripped over every wayward thing ever.
20.
All right. So if you want, I see your results here. So if you want to move your way down, you may.
Move our way down. My
You want
it,
to
says,
As a
walking down
group
the hallway.
or
it
individually?
still says game is paused for me.
Oh yeah, the tabletop is not moving yet,
Oh, okay.
but it's supposed to be,
Okay, gotcha.
but soon.
Okay.
So should Fizzy go ahead with the hand?
Yeah, if you want to.
You're the only one who got a. Well, you and Ezra got above a 10.
I got a 21, so I
Oh,
could go too.
nice.
Yeah. So I can go help.
I'll just lag behind and occasionally bump into the wall next to me.
And me.
All right, are you moving down the hallway?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you move down the hallway without incident, and you come to a door which takes up the entire space of the hallway. It is intricately carved, and you can see around the margins what appear to be exposed gears or other mechanisms. The door has no seam running through it. It's just obviously set somewhat apart from the rest of the hallway. On the left-hand side, there is a lever, and on the right-hand side, there is a lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk!
Let's pull them at the same exact time.
Can
It's all
elves
coming
hear
together.
touching? Oh wait, we've had a bad encounter with touching.
I'm
Not touchy.
scared.
Touching, no!
I think out of all the people, Brian should touch the levers first.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I think you
This
should.
is a democracy. We all vote against you. So
I don't care.
Somebody
So-
sit on him. The other person grab his hand and
can
pull
we
it,
all
put it on the
stand
guy.
back? And who else has a mage hand? Is it you, Ezron?
Mhm.
We can both use mage hand and pull it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, let us stand a respectable distance away. And, use mage hand, Sir DM.
All right, on which one would you like to use it on?
Do you want to use both at the same time, Ezron, or?
Yeah, let's simultaneously.
I'm gonna grab Althea and take several giant steps backwards.
We're all
Yeah, can everyone else stand behind us?
Absolutely, 100%.
I stand behind you emotionally.
I think we should
I
stay
stand
right
by you
here.
as well.
Won't let
All right,
nobody hurt
what would you like to do?
So Ezron, Fizzy, and the group are way as far back as we can be to use the hands, and then we use our mage hands simultaneously and pull the levers.
Okay. As you pull the levers,
Kronk.
the levers come to their parallel with the ground, and then you hear mechanical whirring as they retract into the walls. And a panel comes up on both sides and blocks. About 40 feet behind you, you hear the slam of something close the hallway on one end.
Oh,
Sick, 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 sick. We love it.
Then on the other end of you, so 40 feet behind you, something slams down, and spikes come out of the wall, and it begins moving down towards you and the door.
Oh my god, I can't believe this thing that I totally saw it happen has happened.
It is moving every time it moves, it goes like it's doing like a ching 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 ching. So it is moving at about it's not moving super fast, but I would guess that you have about 3 minutes to decide what to do before this thing smushes you against the door.
Great.
Can we see the mechanism that's making chink 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 noises?
You can see the spiked wall that's moving down the hallway towards you, yes.
What's the spiked wall made out of?
So the wall itself is made out of stone. The spikes that have emerged appear to be made out of sharpened metal.
Damn. I was hoping the whole thing was made out of wood.
Okay.
Ching, 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 ching,
The
ching,
door.
ching, ching.
Does the door look like it can be opened?
So the door behind you is still in place. Said it does not have a seam. It's not like a set of double doors. You can see part of the mechanism around the outside. You can see some of the gears and some of the mechanisms behind it. But it would take a very astute hand to get anything back in there.
Can you just keep eating a bunch of shrinking mushrooms until you're so small that, it wouldn't even be a problem?
Can we do that?
So if you eating multiples of the same types of mushroom does not have an effect.
Oh.
You can't go like Ant-Man and go down to the quantum level.
Ah.
So where was the mechanism? Is it behind a door that we can just see through? Is that what you said?
You can see the mechanisms of the door itself behind you, yes.
Can I tell if it's like a push or pull situation?
What do you mean? Like, does the door open? Does it push or pull or whatever?
Yeah.
So give me a investigate. Give me an intelligence check for investigation.
An investigatory
If you
check.
have preference, if you have preference with like lock picking or thieves tools, you can add that bonus.
Wait, am I clicking investigation or intelligence?
Investigation.
Oh, okay. 10. Wait, do I get advantage or no?
Yeah.
So do you have proficiency with thieves tools?
Yeah.
Then you can add your proficiency bonus to the roll.
Where do I find? Oh, 3. Those are 13.
So that gets you a 13.
Yes.
So looking inside, it is mostly obscured by the door, but the angle and orientation of the gears that you can see appears as if that door will be raised into the hallway if it's activated.
Okay. Do I see anything that could possibly activate it around me? Like another lever or a button?
You don't see anything like that. All you see is the two panels that have come down to cover the two levers on either side of the door.
Can a mage hand fit in there and activate it?
So the seam between the door and the wall is only about an inch and a half wide.
Sean!
What does,
Babe!
this is just a weird question, what does the slipperiness oil thing do?
Slipperiness makes the ground difficult terrain for things that are moving.
Oh, okay.
Will my short sword blade fit in there?
It would. Where would you try to insert it?
I guess like as close to the mechanism as I can get to activate it to open the door.
So what you see when you look at the door, you see that there's like this inch and a half seam all the way around it, and you see several gears that are in there. Several gears, several pulleys. You don't necessarily see anything that looks like it would be a trigger to open the door.
Then I guess is there like a top one?
Minutes.
Is there like a top one?
There are gears. You can see just a vast array of gears and pulleys inside.
I mean, how can I pick one? Do I just like whatever my sword touches? You said which one?
Are the gears like actively churning?
The gears on the door are not. You do hear the gears moving the sliding wall against you. You do hear that one moving.
Can we see that one anywhere?
At the
Or is
other
it behind the door? I mean, behind the wall.
So you can see there is a mechanism at the base of the sliding wall that is at the base and at the top that is rolling it along the ground as it comes to you.
Are we able to jam the gear, the one that's on the wall? Can we jam it with like a sword or a dagger to keep it from moving?
You can certainly try.
I'm pretty sure I have an extra dagger.
Well, we have 2 extra daggers in the party pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I walk over to it and just kind of shove the dagger in the gear, try to get it to stop moving so no one gets crushed?
So the spikes are kind of haphazardly arranged around around this moving wall. So you can get close to it, but you do run the risk of scraping or brushing against one of these spikes.
Are they
I'll
poisonous?
go for the team. Can I roll like an acrobatics to kind of do it like
Can the
ninja
mage
style?
hand just do it?
Oh yeah. Can we just throw the? Yeah. Can the mage hand do it?
Can the mage hand like walk over and insert the dagger? Is the question you're asking?
Yeah, can it just carry the dagger and?
It can. It can do that.
Okay, we do that.
Yeah, do that.
Great. So the mage hand runs down and inserts, and it kind of does this weird thing where it's trying to get it in there, and it runs down there and it places the the blade right at the part where the gear is turning. So it bends the dagger as the wheel turns. It bends the dagger up like this, and then it gets caught, and it begins to chunk, 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 chunk.
How much time did that buy us?
So it has slowed down considerably, and it's making a horrible screeching noise.
That's fine. How do we get this door open?
So Tony, you said that we can investigate the door mechanism, and we can have advantage if we have thieves' tools.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just do that.
But you said there was a series of gears and pulleys behind the door when I did that?
Yes.
I got an
But
8.
all around the door.
Yes.
Can I slide my sword down the right side and see if it like unlatches anything?
You can.
I want to do that.
Let's see. Let's go through Viv first.
Okay.
Let's see what she's doing.
Oh, I think I only got a 13, which I'm not sure is better than.
That's exactly what Alyssa
That's
had.
what I got.
That's what I'm saying. So never mind.
So with your investigation check, you do see all of the mechanisms that are around the door. You also notice that where the two handles were, where the two levers were, have been pulled inside the wall, and a thing has come down on top of them to seal. A panel has slid down where the handles used to be.
Is there enough space for me to try to jimmy the panel open?
There is.
Okay.
Penelope.
Fizzy, do you want to do one side and I'll do the other side?
Okay.
Okay.
Brian, you look so
Jimmy.
serious.
Jim, the panel open.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Okay, so you're trying to jimmy open the panel
Yeah,
on the right or left side?
I'm on the right side.
Fizzy's on the
Okay,
left.
so what tool are you using to jimmy it open?
My dagger.
Her Jimmy.
Okay, give me a. So, give me a dexterity check to do that. That you can add your. So, Viv, are you trying to do the same one that she is, or are you doing the other side?
Well, what do you think?
The other side.
Okay.
Since you had to pull them at the same time, let's try doing it at the same time again.
Okay. And what did I need to roll, sir?
So, if you have proficiency with thieves' tools, you both can give me a dexterity roll that you can add your proficiency with thieves' tools with.
Ooh, 25.
Do you do the dex save or just the regular dex at the top?
Oh, I did the dex save.
That's fine.
24.
Okay. So you jimmy your blades around the edges, and something kind of clicks, and the panel slides back open. And on both sides, the two handles come out again. As you're looking at these, as you are seeing, on the right-hand side, you notice that, Alyssa, the handle has an image carved on the top. Viv, when that handle comes out, you notice that handle has an image carved on the top.
Are they the same?
So they both come out and they reset. So they both come out parallel to the ground, and then they raise up again so that they can be pulled. Alyssa, on your handle, you see the image of a drow with his sword going down through a gnome. On the left-hand side, Viv, you see the image of several gnomes attacking a single drow.
Okay.
Coming?
What is that? I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
And the wall's still coming, right?
The wall is still coming.
They don't
But
stop
considerably
coming.
slower.
considerably slower. The top gear, the gear at the very top of the wall, is still moving at its normal speed, so the wall has actually kind of leaned a little bit forward as it's coming.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
So do you want to... Well, you pulled them down to get the wall moving, right?
Yeah, both together.
Did you
I'm
watch
wondering
the
if we
video?
should push them up.
They have returned to their position when you first found them. They
Did
came
you
out of
laugh?
the wall and reset.
Did you laugh?
I didn't get it. At
Which
first.
means they're just parallel to the floor, right?
They came out parallel to the floor and then they raised, like you could.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Do you want to just
W.
pull one of them then?
Give me a hug. I did. That part's
Should
funny.
we maybe not pull any of them?
Well,
While you're deciding, Crazy
Gimme
Wiz is
name.
gonna lie on the ground.
And turn the dang
next to
hair
the
on?
wall, hoping that the weirdly
What?
angled spike wall will just crash and stop.
Hey.
So your plan to deal with the oncoming spike wall is to
Accept my
lay
fate
on the
and hope
ground.
for the best. Yeah.
Is ennui a spell?
this doesn't sound good.
Resignation to your fate, a spell.
Can I at least cast Phantasmal Force on Fizzy
Love
Wiz
you.
to give her a
Ennui.
peaceful ending?
If she allows it, yes.
Seems like a terrible idea.
No! No, don't do that!
Should I try and
Please
use
don't.
Identify again on the pulley levers? Would that be helpful?
Don't do that.
Why don't
Does
you
the dwarf know
skywrite
what these signs
it
It
mean?
ruins the whole
Why don't you
drink.
skywrite it, see if it responds to mild criticism?
Your mom was never proud of you.
It has genuine people personalities.
Does anyone know what these little pictures mean?
One was the gnome with the dagger going down, right? What was the other one?
So on the right-hand side was a carving of a drow stabbing a gnome. On the left-hand side was the image of several gnomes attacking a drow.
Can I use my history?
You can.
Okay.
Does anyone speak symbology?
I
Does
rolled a
anybody
21.
have the history
Anyone
of
have a skill
symbols?
with- Anyone have a skill with semiotics?
Nobody.
So your history was a 21, Brian?
Uh-huh.
You remember
that
when
these are pictures.
Elithmere told you that when she identified the statues leading up to the place, she saw images in the past of the drow ordering gnomes to build these statues as slave labor. And then you remember her telling you that she saw images of the gnomes rebelling against the drow.
So
just pull the
But
left
pull the
one.
pull
gnome
the
lever.
rebellious
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
They pull the gnome one.
You
Pull the lever.
you pull the rebellious lever?
Yes.
Okay.
Wrong
You pull it.
lever.
And then you pull it down, and then it retracts into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then after 3 to 4 seconds, the wall stops moving towards you.
Yay!
We did it.
Then the
Yeah,
ceiling
we
won.
collapses.
And you hear a mechanism release on the door behind you, and you see all of the gears and the levers begin to move, and the door raises itself into the ceiling.
I
Yay!
got pretty good rolls today.
And then we
Why
were.
is someone?
Brian's
Why
using
do you
voice
sound
mod.
like? Yeah.
I'm a robot. No, I don't know. This isn't robot.
You sound like Odin.
You're Professor Von Doomcock.
Yeah.
Let's stop that.
All right, guys.
Yeah. All right. That song has been teaching people to pronounce Japanese for years.
So, what do we see when the door opens?
When the door opens, it opens onto a large staircase that
Ooh.
is going down.
Oh.
It's yelling timber.
Is,
Is it? I can't understand anything you're saying with that.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. We not do that.
all right. It opens to a large staircase.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, it sounded like you were trying to say something, but we couldn't understand anything you were saying.
No, I didn't. I didn't say anything.
Ow.
I haven't said anything since I said "Domo arigato," Mr. Roboto.
Oh, weird. No. Well,
Preemptive
that looks
annoyance.
interesting.
What are we looking at? I don't see
Stairs.
anything.
Is the hand excited to go down the
Ah,
stairs?
stairs.
Oh, that looks like a big dungeon.
Oh yeah, isn't the hand here with us still?
The hand is still with you, yes.
How's Hansel feel?
Hansel is still, like, walking forwards.
Eagerly or just like nonchalantly?
How's a hand walk nonchalantly?
Please
I
tell
don't know
me.
how a severed, like, necrotic hand does anything nonchalantly.
How did
When
we
he's
come
just like,
across?
I'm here and I'm going on a walk, or is he like, I need to go this way?
It's a hand.
Did you name it Hansel because of like
Because he's a hand.
Zoolander?
Because it's a hand.
Oh, I was hoping someone went, Hansel, like Zoolander.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it at first, and then I was like, oh yeah, because it's
Yeah,
it's
okay.
a pun
I
and a
gotcha.
reference.
I gotcha. We can continue. Carry on.
Mhm.
So the stairs that lower before you are also tiny, as if built for tiny feet.
Oh,
Ah,
Dang.
good thing we're still little. Right?
Yes, that's true.
Has it been like 2 minutes of like in-game time?
what's this thing flashing in the top right corner of the map?
Are we supposed to be able to see that?
Let's go with yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I can see it. What is it?
What's
You'll have
that
to figure
line
that
in
out
the
later.
distance? Whoops. Sorry. There we go.
Oh, it's gonna be a labyrinth.
Oh, is it like a maze? Are we gonna have to do things?
I'm afraid of labyrinths.
What's where are we going?
That may or may not have been me on accident. I apologize.
What'd you do? I didn't hear anything.
Nothing. Did nothing. Whew, these stairs. Wow, stairs.
What are you guys looking at?
These are the.
What is this little lever thingy he could do right here?
this little hickadoo.
Yeah, can
So
we-
That
as
looks
you
like a
walk,
keyhole almost, or a fridge.
as you walk down the stairs, along the west wall, you see that there are wagons secured on stone sleds pulled by a chain that goes up a steep slope. There is a hoisting mechanism that you can see at the very top that kind of overhangs this area to your left.
Huh.
Fizzy sits in a wagon and looks expectantly.
I want to hold my fingers up and pretend I'm taking pictures. That's it. Pretend you're a lion.
Ladies, be careful.
Mind your business. All right, now.
Wow. Is this a door here?
Yes, that is a large gate.
Does she open?
So as you approach the gate, you can see that this gate is made of steel and inlaid with mithril. You also see that it has various plates of ornamental designs randomly arranged in a circular pattern around the gate.
What is mithril?
Magic armor.
Oh.
It's
Like
magic.
adamantium, basically.
Oh, jeez. Well, Anyone wanna try to pick a lock?
I nominate Brian.
What makes you think I know how to lockpick?
You just seem like a shifty little dwarf.
Excuse me?
You look like you've done some things in your time. I don't judge. Just can you open it or not?
Nah, I don't have lockpicking or anything like that.
Well, what good are you?
I can handle animals, though.
Oh,
we
goodness.
just tried pushing the door because we've tried that before, and really we just needed to open it. Can we try to push it first?
That's
Can we
also
hit the door?
true.
Like the saying says, tell me you play D&D without saying you play D&D, and it's I spent 30 minutes trying to open an unlocked door.
Can
Oh.
I
That was
push on
us.
it and see if it opens?
So what are you trying to do?
Just push on it, see if it swings open in any way.
What?
So when you push on it, it has no discernible effect. This door is so massive that it doesn't register any force that you're using against it.
Okay. Well, it was a try.
Can we knock? Is there a doorbell? No? No doorbell? Okay.
Is there a doorbell?
Is there like an
There
ancient
is-
ding-dong?
There is about 3 feet off the ground, there is a large ornate door knocker.
Knocker.
Can anyone up for a round of ding-dong ditch?
I don't think we can really ditch in this situation.
Go back down the stairs. Upstairs.
Tired of trying to be the voice of reason. Y'all do whatever you want. I'm just coming along with the, you know.
Is Fizzy still in the wagon?
Yes.
Fizzy, can you see anything?
Do I
Other
see
than
the
us.
wagon?
Yes.
You see that you are in a wagon.
Huh.
I'm in a wagon. It's pretty great in here.
Is there room for two in this wagon?
Is there anything in the wagon except for aside from her?
Fizzy?
I don't know why that question made me laugh, but
There is a great deal of dust.
There's no like baskets or bags. Nothing that might hide a key should we need one.
She's taking a bath, like a dust bath, like a chinchilla.
Yes, exactly.
Does the door go all the way up to the ceiling? Is it like that high up? Is it just a
So
massive
it is
door?
approximately 30 feet wide and about 70 feet high.
Hey, Britt, can you skywrite friend or foe? See
I was
if
gonna
anyone
say,
comes to the door.
Could Earth Tremor work to I don't know, shake it open?
We don't want to cause too much of a ruckus.
I don't know. I don't.
Elvish
Wait,
words, my friend.
have we tried pushing on it? Did it not work?
Yeah.
Did I miss that part?
Door.
Somebody just want to ring the doorbell? Just
Bell
hit the
knock.
knocker and see if something happens?
I do say that we should just knock.
Mage hand?
I mean, why not? Go ahead. Whatever.
This is Mage Hand and knocks the door very politely.
Who looks the friendliest out of
So
all of us? Who should be the face?
The mage hand is incapable of moving the door knocker at all.
Fine.
That's a heavy
Oh.
knocker.
Fizzy
All right.
wanders over.
Wait, Fizzy.
Yes.
I don't think you should be the first one they see, just
What?
because you have a hat full of eyeballs. Hear me out.
I mean,
I think
I
you should be
describe
like.
myself as an adorable gnome who maybe has an eyeball problem.
Yeah, I'm thinking you should stand towards the back.
If I was dating a woman and I discovered she had a hat full of eyeballs, I wouldn't stick around to ask questions. I'd just be gone.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Fizzy should be the face of reason in this town. No offense, Fizz. You know I love you, but
No problem. I go back to dust bathing in the wagon.
no, did.
He's a freak.
Marcharis, how about you contribute to this team?
I'm tired of my good advice being ignored. So
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
just
give you all
use-
the silent treatment.
I like
Now,
just.
what was your advice? What did you
knocker.
say? What did you want to do?
I said don't touch the ziggurat in the first place, and then y'all did. And then I was checking out the potato.
So
And I
what
guess
are your thoughts now?
I can knock
this
on the
point?
door.
I was gonna say I look
do
friendly.
that.
I think I'm
Do it.
I'm very cuddly. Should I knock on the door? I'll be the face.
Let Brian
Yeah.
knock on it. He's tough. He's like a boulder.
He's also an asshole. Do you want him to be the face of the reason?
He's also like a half gnome thing, anyways, right? Maybe. they'll-
Yeah, he
Oh,
blends in with the crowd more.
Yeah.
Alright.
The dwarves like gnomes.
Just get in there. Give him your best effort.
I think 2 gnomes make a dwarf, so you're pretty good.
I'm gonna jump in the wagon with Fizzy
Two
and
gnomes
just
don't make a
barely
right.
peek over.
I'll stand behind Marcharis.
It's nice in here, Fizz. I can see why you like it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
All right, so are you knocking on the wall, or are you grabbing the? What are you laughing about?
Alyssa, he said knock knock. Alyssa went, who's there? She said it really quiet and it killed me.
Oh no, am I tall enough to reach those big heavy knockers?
Hey!
Boobs. Okay, I'll do that then. Is the knocker going to be a mimic?
So you grab the. It's a mimic. No, I'm kidding. It's not a mimic.
Oh my god.
I would be so mad.
So the
Gotcha, bitch.
you grab a hold of the knocker. I need you to make a strength roll.
What? What do I
I need you
roll?
To make a strength roll to see if you can actually move the
Yeah.
handle of the knocker or not.
I rolled an 18.
So, and what's your modifier?
6.
Is that with your modifier?
Yeah, it was a 12 plus 6.
Okay. So, with heavy grunting, you pull back the knocker and you let it go, and it slams into the door and makes a satisfying and deeply reverberated ringing sound.
Have you heard the good news?
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
This is a collect call from the IRS.
We need payment in Walmart gift cards.
Ignore the fact that this sounds like Indian English.
Your social security number is going to be temporarily placed on hold.
So after you knock on the door, you hear a whirring sound. And a slit opens up on either side of the knocker, one on the left, one on the right. And through that slit, you can see several pairs of eyes.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm still barely
Don't let
peeking
Fizzy
over
see
the
all
side
those
of the
eyes.
wagon.
So you hear a voice. You hear a voice speaking in Undercommon, and it says, "Who goes there?"
Me.
Who speaks Undercommon? Lindsay, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Who goes there?
'Tis I. I hop out of the wagon. Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Ciora.
What do you want?
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. I'm sorry.
Well, again.
we were just wondering if we could pass through your lovely city, hometown,
Whole
temple.
You are not from around here, are you?
No, it's funny you should ask that. My car broke down.
You're what?
Sorry. No, I'm not from around here.
Where are you from?
I don't remember the name of the town I'm from.
Me either.
Joe Mama.
I'm from far away. I'm here visiting with my sister. I point to Althea over there.
Hey.
How did you find this place?
See the dwarf? He ate a rock, and then the door opened, and we just kind of got lost in here. I want to be as transparent as possible.
How did you come to be here?
Are you a Croatoa? You're doing a Croatoa voice.
Well, see, my parents met in like a party and they really got drunk.
That's actually how our parents met.
Yeah.
So, what would you guys like me to
my
say?
Croatoa was.
Oh yeah, you missed that. Tony was asking questions and he tried to be serious with a Croatoa voice. And I said you should do your blowjob voice, Lindsay. Do it.
Oh, it's like that sound.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's how they talk.
Oh.
Or I'm sorry, that's how you speak Aquan.
I was
Okay.
saying I wish Lindsay was here to
You
do
sound
the
like you're
blowjob
being
voice.
waterboarded the entire time.
So first of all, to the people that are watching, I make a joke that like there's a blowjob voice and it's people going oh. It just made him laugh and I don't know why, but anyway.
That makes my throat uncomfortable.
Yes. What do you guys think I should say to this guy? He wants to know why we're here.
Remember why we're here.
I mean, why are we here?
Oh yeah. I honestly don't remember how I got here. I went to sleep and then I woke up here and we've been trying to find our way out ever since.
You woke up, you went to sleep, and you woke up here
Yes.
in this town.
Oh, no. In another town.
Gobbledygook or whatever the hell it was called.
Gobbledygook. Grapple stuff.
No.
Oh yeah.
It was we were somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was
grappling
it the
hook or
drow
whatever.
that captured us?
You know,
It was the drow that
yeah.
captured us and we escaped from them. And we're trying to get out
Girls,
of the
knock it off!
You.
If you
escaped
keep
from the
fighting,
town.
you're turning it off and
You
going
wanna
to
see my
bed.
dragon?
Yes.
They're fighting?
Yes.
They're fighting?
I want Claude to come out and say hi.
All right.
So,
Nice dragon.
Thanks. This is Claude.
so,
You are fleeing the drow.
yes, but I can promise you that we mean you no harm. We come in peace. Shoot to kill. No, we come in
Well, you
peace.
pet the dragon.
Are you carrying any weapons?
I
Actually,
have
come in and
none.
Of course not.
I have none on me.
Only these guns, and I flex.
Give us a moment, and both of these slits slide closed. Swip.
Well, I feel like
There
I
we go.
handled that great. Don't you guys?
I don't know how I feel.
Can you yell that we have gold to offer?
We have gold to offer.
Tony, can we like hide our weapons under our clothes and things?
Yeah.
You can always try. Yes.
Put it.
Coincidentally,
What do I
Put
need
him
to
in
we
the bag
also-
of holding.
Put them in Brian's
Yes,
prison purse.
we
Throw them
also
all in the
know
bag
how
of
to
holding.
travel across spider webs. Coincidentally.
We have several gold to offer if you will harbor us.
So you get no obvious sign from the other side, the two slits having closed. So you wait for 10 minutes and nothing happens. What do you do?
Are they coming back?
Do you want to
Wait,
knock
wait,
again?
what did we do with our weapons? Fizzy hides them under their coat. No
Yeah,
choice.
I'm putting on in a spot where you can't see.
Put them all in the bag of holding.
No.
Put them down
No,
my
no.
boots. Put a couple down my boots. My daggers in my boots.
Do you guys need any like assistance? You got a rat problem? We're good with. We can help. Got like a quest board.
Should we try knocking again?
I think Brian should knock again, or I think I should since I talked to him. Brian, don't mention your dragon again. Just be quiet.
I want to pet a dragon though.
So I guess you guys want to knock again?
I mean, it's
Alright,
been
this
how
one's
long
open.
at this
The
point?
slits both open.
Oh, okay.
Hey, welcome back.
The second time I got crabs.
Hello.
So we will let you in,
Mhm.
but only if you will accompany us to see our chief.
Sounds great. Guys, they'll let us in as long as we accompany them to see their chief. You guys good with that?
Well, we got to get out of this thing, so I agreed, Fizzy.
I mean, I think we should go and just
Who's
be cautious.
okay? I mean, we can go and just be cautious.
I think, yeah. I mean, yeah. That, like I said, we mean you guys no harm. We're just trying to make our way out of this area. So, yeah, sure.
Okay. He says, stand back.
Okay.
Gotcha.
The two slits closed, and then you hear the whirring of massive gears and machinery behind the door. You hear the sound of gear turning against gear, and then the large door in front of you begins to lift up as it's being retracted into the ceiling.
There's a lot of retractable doors in this place.
It's a lovely home you have.
Lovely
The
stairs.
door, as the door lifts all the way up, you see eight grayish gnomes standing before you. All eight of them in full battle armor.
Battle armor.
Hey guys!
So can we kick them like a football or what?
No.
Do they look angry or do they look welcoming?
Well, they're letting us in.
They look dour.
Do they represent the Lollipop Guild?
Hey guys, thanks for letting us in. I want to take a friendly step forward and like wave, like in like a peace. Like
They got armor and you're gonna step forward?
Yeah, slightly. I'm trying to show them we mean them no harm.
They could be xenophobes. In fact, they
So
probably are.
one of the gnome that you had spoke to takes something out of a bag in his around his waist, and it's a glowing purple gem, and he points it towards all of you, and he begins moving it across, and you can see that it's releasing an eerie purple light that is bouncing off of everything around you.
That can't
as he moves it slowly back and forth over all of you.
Can I? Oh, I was gonna say, can I do like a? It's not working. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Can I do like an Arcana check to see if I recognize it as a magical item?
You can.
I got a 14.
So this is a rather common magical item. You would recognize it immediately. It is a spell gem, and you can tell that what he is doing is he is casting a focused reveal invisible spell.
What does that do?
Reveals
Shows
invisible.
anything hidden. Like
Actually,
by
there's somebody
invisibility.
hiding with us, I think.
Yes, you would realize that what he is doing is he is scanning to see if there is anyone invisible among you.
Got it.
I told you, we mean you no harm, sir.
Is there?
Yeah, is there?
So, as he pans across to the right-hand side, you see the silhouette of a dark elf appear, standing immediately to your left.
Can we jump back?
Fizzy
And
jump.
get surprised.
He's
I think
not
we should
with us.
collectively jump away from him.
Yeah.
We all
Shocked.
look
So-
horrified.
Jumps on them.
So what do you do?
Me and Fizzy are gonna jump on him and hold him down, figure out who he is.
So the 7 guards immediately rush across where the door used to be with their weapons drawn and begin just flailing, attacking this invisible drow who lets out a pitiful cry as he's chopped to pieces.
How long's that thing been with us?
Fizzy takes the eyes.
Do we recognize this drow from anywhere?
Want to high five Fizzy?
So as he is killed, he returns. He becomes visible again, and from his armor and appearance, you can recognize him as the same clan of drow that had originally kidnapped you.
How long
the
has he
heck?
been with us?
He says he's just been walking around with us silently? I don't like that.
What's he have on him? Fizzy searches the remains.
Yeah.
So as you go to search him, the the deep gnome chief says, "Stop! Don't move."
Remember, you asked us how we got here. They're the reason we got here. They took us.
You travel with Drow, do you?
No,
Not
We
on
didn't
purpose?
know he was there.
we didn't know he was here.
Said he looks at his guards and he says, "If they move, kill them. I'm going to search the body."
I just want to say,
So,
thank goodness you guys revealed him, and now he's gone because we have no idea how that guy got here.
so what will you do? He's told you don't move or we'll kill you. What will you do?
Wow.
I will not move.
I'm going to.
Aww.
I'm going to stand still
I
with
just
my
stand
hands, my hands up. Like I'd swear it wasn't me. I didn't know.
Yeah, hands up.
So the Drow walks over. Sorry, the goblin. I keep saying Drow. I mean the deep gnome. The deep gnome walks over and he begins searching. And after several seconds of doing a very thorough search, he pulls out a piece of parchment. And he unrolls it and he studies it for a few minutes and says, "Does anyone speak Drow?
No.
Does anyone read Elven?"
Yes.
Kelvish, don't
Yeah.
I?
Yes.
I do too.
Me and Althea and they do. We do. Yes.
He looks at you and says, "Well, you wouldn't be exactly neutral observers, would you?"
Well, if you comply with diversity hire initiatives, you'd have somebody who speaks Drow, wouldn't you?
Shut up.
He walks over to where Alyssa and Lindsay are standing, and he holds it out and says, "Read it. Tell me what it says."
Okay. What does it say?
What's that?
So who wants to take it?
I do. Me. I'll take it.
Okay.
I gotta make up for not being here.
So you read it, and I'm going to tell you what it says, and then I'll let you decide to tell the gnome guard what it says. I'll let you decide what to tell him.
Okay. Are you like texting it to me, or are you gonna read it out loud?
I'll read it to you because
Okay.
then the group, you guys can decide what you want to tell him.
Okay. Okay.
So you read this, and it is a map of everywhere that you have been, along with notes on everywhere you have been since Cracklesta. It contains notes with X marks the spot where it appears that this person has put drops to tell the pursuing Drow where to find you, where you were, and where you're going.
Ooh.
Can it tell us how to get out of here?
So that's what it says. It is a map of everywhere that you have been since Gracklesta, with commentary on what you did, and notes saying where this person had stashed clues for the pursuing Drow to be able to find you more easily.
This is horrifying, considering if we tell the truth, that pretty much tells them that we have Drow coming after us and to not help us. Like, we're sitting
Right.
ducks. But if we don't tell him,
He's gonna think that we're
he's
with him.
gonna think we're with the Drow.
Aren't they like bitter enemies with the Drow though? Like, won't this tell them that we're not with the Drow?
But this is
Yes,
also
but also, do
letting
we
them know
want
a
to
fight's
lead Drow
coming.
here?
Could
Why
They
would
could
they
think it's
let
a
us
trick.
in and start a fight for no reason?
Only
Do
thing
they hate
I'm
the
afraid
Drow
of them
enough to,
seeing
like-
is that we nuked an entire mushroom village. So what are their impressions of us after that?
Ooh. It's really coming back to
that we
bite us in the butt.
Did that?
We're not gonna say anything about that.
I mean, weren't there dying and decaying gnomes down there too? Didn't we see that? I felt like we saw like lots of living beings being like
You did.
slowly killed. So we
Feel
kind
like-
of saved
Oh.
them.
You saw the equivalent of hunters for the mushrooms bringing in dead or dying people that they would use to basically fertilize themselves.
is disgusting.
My only thing is, if we tell them, why would they let us in, knowing that we're just bringing them a fight for no reason? I understand they're
Maybe do
enemies,
they hate
but
the
maybe
why?
Drow
they'll
enough
help
to
us
want
fight.
to fight with them?
Maybe they'll help us fight the ones that's coming after us.
Yeah, let's sell it that way.
Or they'll
could be like-
sacrifice us as like a peace offering.
It could be like the Romulans and Klingons where they look for a reason to fight.
Yeah, and even if they don't, they can maybe tell us how to just get out of the Underdark and can lead the drow away.
Should we tell them the truth?
Yeah. I feel like these are not the people to lie to, even if it's for saving grace.
Okay, so I read it, and everybody's in agreement that I tell them the truth.
And meta-wise, one of us is gonna roll like a 1 if they
Yeah,
ask
just
if we have to
just
tell
leave
the truth.
out the gory details.
Okay.
Or lie of omission.
So.
All right, so Lindsay, he says, so what does it say?
It is a detailed depiction of everything we've done since we escaped capture.
It's hard to hear you, Lindsay. It sounds like you're speaking to a fan.
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize my mic moved away. It is a detailed description of everywhere we've been since we escaped captivity. And he had left behind clues for the drow that are still trying to catch us to be able to find us.
Is that all it says?
I mean, yeah.
So he holds out his hand for you to give the parchment back.
Bet he speaks drow and just wanted to see if we were telling him the truth.
He's holding his hand and he does this, like, give me the parchment back.
Okay, I'm going to hand it to him.
He then, he looks at you and then in perfect Elvish says, yes, that is exactly what it says.
Ooh. Well, glad we did
Also,
that.
it looks like a map, so that probably helps.
Yeah. I told you, sir. We mean you no harm.
Don't get fresh.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, I told you, sir. We're just trying to get free. Like, we're not. We just want out of here.
You sound pretty sassy, so, like...
I'm not trying to. Like, I'm saying, like, I told you. We just want out of here. Not like, I told you, bitch. This is like a,
So
I told
he
you.
steps back and he motions for 4 of the guards to come forward and he says, escort them into town, take them to see the chief. And the four move over and they all motion for you to follow.
I guess since I'm the one talking, I'll go first. Since I'm the one that's been, like, actually talking
I'll
to
go
them.
with you. I'll stand by my sister.
You have adorable little armor on. It'd be like if Babies R Us sold armor.
No. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna follow. Yeah, I'm gonna go first since I'm the one that's actually been, like, communicating with him. And go forward.
So as you move forward, he walks you through. You enter a large area that you see that there is a large gate in front of you, and then a staircase going down. He says, one of the guards says, that's the maze. No one ever gets through there alive. Good thing we're going this way.
Oh.
Thank you for taking us.
So
we trust you.
He reaches and he touches a hidden stone along the floor, and the massive gate swings open that allows you to walk across the bridge over the maze.
Wow.
Well, somebody remember where that stone is. Where's our map guy?
It's a potato.
Yeah, map guy. You got it?
As you look down to the left and right as you cross the bridge, you see 10 to 15 foot high walls that are covered with nails and spikes and swords and every conceivable type of sharp object to make it impossible to scale the wall.
Ooh.
Going around, huh?
And then he walks through another large gate, and you find yourself in a large curving pathway. And as you look up, you can see that the entire top of this pathway is lined with gnomes, all equipped with crossbows, or some appear to be magic users, standing all with perfect vantage points to attack anybody who walks through this area.
They definitely ain't fucking around.
Wow.
Why they're so, like, heavily armed?
Some
Is there something we
badass
should know?
gnomes. They hate the drow.
You see 2 large gate towers that are embedded in the cavern walls. You can see 4 deep gnomes inside every one of these 2 large towers. The gnomes operate a series of winches that open and close the gates as you move through. As you walk with the gnomish escorts, as you approach each one of the gates, they swing open and then close as soon as you pass beyond. As you move through, even as you continue to move through, you enter an area that along the walls are an almost innumerable amount of colored stones. Each one of the colored stones has a marking etched on it. And as the gnome escort walks you through this gauntlet, you'll see that one of the stones begins to glow. And then the gnome will say a word in gnomish that causes the stone to stop glowing. And then you proceed forward.
Somebody remember that too.
I was thinking that. I was thinking somebody write down, like, phonetically what that word was.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
All in all, it takes approximately 10 minutes to pass through this area of the gauntlet because of the frequent stopping to speak command words before they're allowed to continue moving.
Jesus. We're going to the glowy guy.
Finally, you reach the final door where a deep gnome yells something in gnomish, and one of your gnome guards responds in gnomish, and then the gate opens for you. As the gate opens, you can see a series of swinging blades that are crossing in front of the gate.
They're so paranoid about.
So
Nobody
you hear
getting in
2
here.
of the gnomes on either side of the gate. 2 gnomes pull winches that cause the blades to momentarily stop swinging.
Okay.
And you are able to pass through.
Can I ask them why they're so, I don't want to use the word paranoid, but
So
like
armed?
prepared? Yeah, why are they like so hardcore about this?
So do you want to ask?
Yeah.
The one gnome responds, "If you have to ask, you don't understand."
Well, yeah, that's why
Well,
I
I
asked.
mean, I understand. I get it.
So he says, "This is the reception hall." He takes you into. You leave the dark tunnel behind and step into what looks like another world. These aren't sinister drow caverns or harsh bare stone, but a subterranean land of warm colors and welcoming smells. The deep gnomes you see going about their business glance up at you with suspicion, but you instinctively understand that you face no threat here. One of the guards escorting you abandons his severe frown for a brief moment and gives you a deep nod before turning and walking back to his post. In common, he says, "Welcome to Blending Stone."
We made it!
Blending stone.
Yeah, where's the chief? I've got a thing for him.
I feel like
The
I'm
guard- one of
missing
the guards
something,
says-
but yay!
One of the guards says, "Wait here."
Yay, zombie hand.
So, guys, brief pause. Was this mentioned in one of the games I missed?
No, do you remember when we met the ghost Pellic in the Whirlstone caverns or whatever tunnels?
It was right after we killed Pupido.
Oh, Boopido, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had the zombie hand with the obsidian ring
Uh-huh.
belongs to Pellic, and he asked us to bring it to Blending Stone. And
Yeah.
if I remember correctly,
Oh, yeah.
Blending Stone is close to the exit of the Underdark.
Yeah, okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Is there an equivalent to like a newspaper or something we can try to figure out what the hell is going on?
In this area, there are gnomes all milling about, but you do not see any equivalent of a newspaper or a town crier.
Yeah,
Okay.
town crier was what I was thinking. What about if we go into the bar and just kind of like listen or try to strike up conversation? Or will they
So
be paranoid about that?
immediately to the south, right here, is the guard barracks. You can see that pretty clearly. Going this direction, over here is you see a lot of bustle of what appears to be market activity.
All right. Are we like? Have we been like left to go do our thing,
I thought he told us to wait.
or are we waiting? We should wait.
So, before the guard walked away, he told you to wait here.
Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna meander around.
Fizzy waves at people with a zombie hand.
We can't even dilly dally or shilly shally.
Dilly dilly.
Well,
Okay.
this is lovely.
So.
Is he back? Is that a no?
I want to do like the bro nod at anybody who walks past, like, hey.
Sup?
The sup head nod. Sup. I just did it like 4 times instinctively. I was like, yeah.
There's 20 people pass by, you're like, sup, sup, sup,
Sup.
sup. And you got whiplash.
And it's just you there nodding like a weirdo.
Everyone's like, what's wrong with her?
You look like one of those bird
She's
things that like dips their
possessed.
beak into the water.
Someone blows us up because of it. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
what you
cute.
look like.
Cute thing.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Either that or I look like this.
She must
I
have
think I look like
every-
this.
Every word possible.
I
Ready to
think
go.
the Jack Nicholson face is more accurate.
That's
for
what
you.
I'm doing, and everybody, I'm like, they're like, oh god.
Do I see him coming back? Or are we just like chilling in the crowd still? No
Okay.
big deal. We're not on a time.
Anyone want to get
After-
like a sing along going?
After several minutes of waiting, as the effect of the mushrooms begins to wear off, and you find yourself growing.
Oh.
Quick, take another.
Everyone take another bite.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to stay tiny?
I think we should
I
explain what
feel like
happened.
growing to normal size in this place is not a good idea right now.
I forgot that we were tiny. So I was like, in my head, I was imagining us like being slightly taller than the gnomes, but now I'd imagine us being like, we can
The
wear
same
them at shoes.
size.
Well, they're gonna think we lied to them if we grow.
We never said
know.
we didn't eat mushrooms, though.
I know, but like, I'm like, we mean you no harm, and then he comes back and we're like 80 feet
And we're
taller.
like giant sized.
Gross spurt?
So after about 15 minutes of waiting, 4 gnomes approach you who are wearing battle armor, but are also wearing vermilion cloaks.
Hello.
One steps forward, and she removes her helmet, and she says, "You are clearly the strangers."
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Ciora.
I'm Althea.
You will come with us. And she puts
Okay.
on her helmet and turns around and begins walking.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess we
So-
should follow him.
She walks down. She leads you down this way.
Oh.
I am... Sorry, I have to read. Oh, before I forget, for finding Blinding Stone, navigating the traps, and gaining entrance, you all gain 2,000 experience.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
Hey.
why don't you go ahead and do that now while we take a bio break? Does that sound good?
Yes. Because I have to go
Alright.
to the bathroom.
Bio break!
Me too. Okay.
You said 2,000?
Yes.
Dang.
All right, everybody. We will be right back.
Am I not merciful?
Well. No.
I'm still here. So,